Alright, welcome back to the TWINNEM Podcast. I got Zay, I got Shane,
What's good?
I got D's, and I got myself, D, Chelsea Dream.
I had smoke in my mouth, I couldn't say nothing.
You don't need to say nothing, man. We're in rotation. You just puff past, my nigga.
People need to know I'm here.
They know you're here. They know.
Oh,
that's not what I meant. That's not what Stop antagonizing. That's not what I meant. That's not
I can make any situation back.
That's not what I meant. I don't know why you passing that. Y'all got one, we got one.
Yo, my nigga, what you doing, bro? Pass the cipher, God.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
He did not just speak to me like that.
Zay, how you doing?
Oh, shit, bro. I'm chilling. You know what I mean? I'm learning every day that humanity is selfish, and I fucking love it, because now that gives me an excuse to be an asshole.
What? What do you mean?
Bro, people care about themselves. And that's the world that we live in now. And crazy enough, it wasn't like that at first. Well, not at first. Well, first, yes, it was chaos. But for a minute, people cared about their neighbors. You know, when they TV, when they showed up, like, hey, neighbor, here's a fucking apple pie that I made. You know, you moved in the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm. I
know your kids. You know my kids. They're running around here doing crazy shit. You know what I mean? I'm telling your kids, hey, sit the fuck down, you know, motherfucker. I had a neighbor who, like, yoked me the fuck up because me and her son was fighting in school. Ooh. But her son knows his mom, the lady who yoked me up, knows my mom. Oh. So my mom stopped her son in the store, and his mom stopped me walking to the store. Ooh. And was like, hey, what's up, Zay? How you doing? Oh. Next time I hear about you fighting, I'm gonna beat both y'all asses. Oh. See, now that as a kid, I'm looking at damn, like I kind of want to cry a little bit, but she was looking out for us. Isn't know what us two black boys over here beating each other's heads in when we already got society beating us in already as it is.
That was some deep shit.
It is some deep shit, and I feel like people need to care more. But you know what? That's neither here nor there, bro.
No, I don't know, man. Cause I tell you, I ain't with it. I don't want to know my neighbors. But Shane, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
I feel that.
Job is physically kicking my ass. If any of those are manufacturing, I pray for your knees, and I need you to pray for mine, cause
not you pray for their knees.
I do.
They're working like slaves in there.
Working like slaves in there. You know, definitely sending prayers out if your shit ain't climate controlled.
Oh, fuck yeah, Jesus.
Listen.
And you hot. If you got to work outside, shout out to my niggas that's working outside in the manufacturing businesses, yo. Y'all motherfuckers is working like slaves picking cotton and shit, bro. Like, shout out to y'all. We still love y'all, man. Keep your head up, and hopefully you find a way out that bitch, because you should not be going through that.
Damn.
You'll find a way out. Well, I'm alright. You know, I've been, I paused my game development for a while because of the shit that was going on. I was kind of stuck, but I fixed it. And now we back up and running, so I'm feeling good.
You know, keep moving forward. That's what I always say. D's, how you doing?
I'm great.
Not too great.
Yeah.
Anything new?
Nah.
You dating anybody?
Nah.
She's single, ladies and gentlemen.
That don't mean he's getting my inbox, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoo.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus. I'll be honest with y'all. You know, the last couple weeks I was at a low point, but I'm back now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like myself again. I was a little sad there for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
It was.
I wasn't depressed, but I felt like I could have been. Then my period kicked on too.
On your ass.
Ooh.
That wasn't even why I looked at you.
For all of our new viewers, we're in the closet. We are in the closet filming as we speak. Butts to carpet. Y'all hear our neighbors?
They are going crazy up there.
Bastards.
I wonder if y'all can hear the neighbors. Listen, comment on this one
Down below.
in the ratings.
Don't forget to rate and review. Let us know. Do you hear these stomping?
Right.
I just need to know. But Zay, what's first on our agenda, bro? What's going on?
First topic. We got another morbid episode, guys, but you know what I'm saying? I just feel like we need to talk about
I gave it to you.
Suicide and suicidal thoughts. if you can look around, especially if you go on the fucking internet, you see a lot of these suicidal children, suicidal people in general. We just had someone recently kill herself. I think her name is Noah Vernon or something.
Oh.
No, I'm completely wrong. It's
That was recent?
Yeah, that was recent.
Oh, I thought that happened before and it just resurfaced and he was talking about it. I didn't know that was recent.
It's a girl.
Yeah, she tried to she transformed herself into a male for a project that was supposed to take 2 years. But by the time she reached 18 months, she quit and she killed herself.
Oh my gosh.
Because she realized that being a man wasn't as easy as people said it was.
Goodness gracious.
And she grew to hate women after a while too. It was a lot, but like...
Is her pronouns right? Even though she was transitioning, did she want to be called, her proper pronouns was he?
Well, what she did was pose as a man, so people didn't even know she used to be a she.
Yeah, he showed me what she looked like. It was like uncanny. You didn't know.
Oh, goodness.
You didn't know.
Her walk, her name was Nora Vincent.
Goodness. That's terrible.
And she had killed herself. I honestly, to be honest, I don't even know if it was recent or if it happened or resurfaced, but people are talking about it now. It's trending. Right? But like, suicide happens almost every day. If you look on Google right now, they're saying that 700,000 people kill themselves a year, and every 40 seconds someone is killing themselves, or at least thinking about it. Right?
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, that's a major issue we have, not only in our country but as humanity.
Goodness
And, you know what I mean? I just feel like we need to come up with a solution as to deal with the fact that there's 700,000 people dying a year due to death. Or no, not to death, to suicide.
Right. Oh my goodness. Have you ever struggled with suicide or suicidal thoughts?
At one point, I was young. I was like 15, 16.
So you're a child. You were a kid.
Yeah, I was thinking about death a lot at the time because, like, there was a lot of shit that I was going through with my family, with school. I feel like I didn't fit in anywhere. And I looked at what the world had to offer me. You know what I'm saying? It offered me shit. Like, okay, I'm finna go and bust my ass, damn near kill myself like my father, working every day, just to survive, have the basic needs, to eat, to have a roof over my head. I'm barely home. I'm at work. That motherfucker was barely home. I didn't want that for myself. And then when I do retire, now I'm sitting in front of my TV all day, like my grandmother.
Watching Judge Judy.
Or let's say if I don't make it, and then like my mom, having her kids pay her taxes.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel like all that shit, I was like, I'm not with. And I'm black. I see how the world looks at me, how they treat me. At the time, I didn't have a girlfriend. I didn't really have, a lot of friends. I was going through shit in school. I was not very well liked on my team. A lot of issues was going on. I was just going through shit. But now that I realize, now that I'm older, I realized that those situations wasn't as big as I thought they were at the time. I just felt that at the moment. So I was like, shit, everything's just going to shit. So I thought of working, of getting enough money to go get me some heroin over the amount I'm supposed to take all that shit and just fall and watch cartoons until I drift off.
Good Lord. That's so sad to be a child and to just... Because 16, 17 is pretty young. I know people as young as middle school just like, yeah, I was ready to go. And I'm like, no, don't go. What do you mean? Stick it out.
Yeah, you have to find that strength. I have found that strength because I'm like, even though I was dealing with all the shit I was going through, there was something deep down I was saying that there has to be more to it than this. There has to be something good that I'm missing out on. And eventually I found that something good. I found y'all.
I ain't gonna cry. I'm a thug. I am not gonna cry.
Some thug tears, bro. Thug tears.
Oh yeah, and drop one.
And that's my advice for anybody who's going through that shit. Like, I'm telling you, there's more to it than this. There's more to it. The bullshit you're dealing with right now, there's more to it. You have to find that strength however you can. If you have to fight for yourself, or you have to, to stay alive, or you have to stay alive for someone else, find that reason and stay here.
That's some deep shit.
Because even if it was a mistake or an accident, you're here on this planet for a fucking reason. It's up to you to find out what that reason is.
That's some Dr. Phil shit right there.
Dr. Phil, the white one or the black one?
There's a black Dr. Phil?
It's a black Dr. Phil.
Right. I didn't know what was a black Dr. Phil.
Well, hold on.
We're looking it up. We're getting our team to look it up now. While we wait for our team to reach back to us, Chris, have you ever had any suicidal thoughts?
Yes. And I had a attempt. It wasn't really an attempt. But of course, obviously, everybody knows of my condition and growing up in New York, which was just absolutely the best place for, someone like me to grow up, especially in the school system.
Not the sarcasm.
Where kids, like, they don't even know you, and they'll just find something to talk about you. Like, they'll find something. It doesn't matter. And during this time, my parents was getting involved to where they was coming up to the school a lot. And I told y'all about when they used to have those little meetings where the teachers and the guidance counselors would come in and make a whole broadcast about what's going on with me and all types of stuff. It just got really bad. And there was one night, I went into the kitchen and I grabbed the knife and I was like finna cut myself. I was finna slit my wrist and I was like, I don't like pain. I kind of slid the knife right there and it hurt. And I was like, nah, I can't do this. So I put the knife back and I was like, fuck it.
But you considered it.
I did consider it. It was just a lot going on. I just felt like there was nothing good that came out of it. Because think about it. You have someone who is born out with something that they didn't even know they had until later on in their life. So it's not nothing that they could have really prepared for. The person that is responsible for giving it to me kind of kept it under wraps until, I got it. Because she had already got control over it. So they could hide it.
Goodness gracious.
But now you got this kid that got to grow up in New York. And it's not like we're not living in a bad area. But I mean, it's New York. People are mean. A lot of people are mean, especially the kids.
The kids, most definitely.
They just have no empathy, no nothing.
Damn.
But yeah, I did.
Deez, have you ever struggled with suicidal thoughts or wanting to take yourself out and was like, man, I'm done. I can't do it.
Yeah, what?
Will you share your story with us?
I was just going through a lot, dog. I was in school. Some other shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Can't really mention that on here. But,
It's classified.
Not as classified.
Don't say too much. Data redacted.
you know what I'm saying? But, yeah. And I was over it, dog. I was feeling in it.
How old do you think you were when you just like, yeah, I've had enough?
I said probably like 14, 15.
See, so young to be having these thoughts.
I mean, what do you call it? The environment didn't help either. The environment tends to not. I feel like low key the environment adds to that, because somebody who's living in a environment that has a support system, everybody's not a fucking cunt, just walking around being an asshole for no fucking reason, aggravated, derelicts. You know what I'm saying?
Not derelicts.
It's the opposite. Everybody's not really jolly, but on some southern hospitality shit. Like, there are people who give a fuck about you, even if they're not your family. if you're living in that type of environment, I'm not saying this, you still have problems, but it's kind of better to be in that situation.
Yeah, no.
Imagine being suicidal in a good environment.
No, I mean, that makes sense, because I remember when my daddy was alive, I didn't think about anything negative like that at all. But after he died, I was like, yo, what's the point for a real good second? I was like, I could take this hose, run it from this exhaust pipe, sit in this minivan, and just fade away, dog. I wasn't going to do it, but I would have, like, jokingly thoughts. I was like, I could go at any point. Painless, real quick. I could take these pills real quick, you know what I'm saying? Convulse a little bit and slip off. I thought about it, but it was always jokes, so I never thought I was serious or suicidal. But I think I mean, at some points, I feel like I did cross into like a little bit of maybe depression. Not necessarily suicidal, just mad, sad, dog. But I never considered it depression. If that makes sense.
You never considered depression?
Because in my house, no, they didn't play that. You know what I'm saying? Even when my daddy was alive, like, what the fuck is depression? That's how we looked at it. So I was like, that's a myth. But then one time I was just so fucking sad. And I was like, I was in a damn rut. Didn't really want to get out the bed. Had to, but really didn't want to move. Didn't want to talk to nobody. Didn't want to call nobody. Didn't want to go nowhere. Really didn't want to eat. Didn't want to drink. Just wanted to sit there and look at the wall. And I was like, oh, you just mad sad. Because I wish I would have went to my mom and told me I'm depressed. She told me to kick rocks. Big ones. Big ones.
And that's not good, because in those moments, you really, really, really need people to talk to.
Right.
You really do. Because if you don't, like, you are your worst enemy in those situations. Mm-hmm. And staying by yourself is like, it's not great. See, I'm not a Christian anymore, but Mom used to say something that kind of like, it still sticks to me. Mm-hmm. She used to say, an idle mind is the devil's playground.
I mean, and I still feel like that's true, regardless of me being spiritual. Like, negativity will find a way if you sitting there by yourself. You know what I'm saying? My daddy used to say, no man is an island. There's a reason for that. Like, don't be sitting there coasting out there alone. Talk to somebody, anybody.
Even if it's your fucking local bus driver, if that nigga gonna listen.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I was so happy when I found y'all. Like, it was finally an outlet to not only just be yourself, but to talk to people when you're not feeling that great. Because the other day I wasn't feeling that great. I just laid in the bed and Dee's gave me my space, and she still called and checked on me and whatnot. But as soon as I got up and went in there with her, I felt better. I just did. We talked. She asked me what was good. She was like, your face. You know what I'm saying? You want to chit chat? But that shit was crazy, dog.
That's what I said earlier. I mean, I said it wrong. Earlier I said imagine being suicidal in a good environment. I meant to say imagine being suicidal in a terrible environment. Now you really gonna fucking do it. Because you don't have no support system, nobody to talk to. Everybody's a fucking derelict. You know what I'm saying? They add into the bullshit. They ain't helping. You know, there's 10 niggas that told you to go fuck yourself before they said, are you alright? You know what I'm saying? You get that hustle and bustle. That's why I have a friend who's in New York, and I be trying to tell him, like, you gotta get the fuck out of there. Because, boy, that place is just making you miserable. That shit ain't doing nothing for you. You got
misery loves company.
Right.
Yes.
So now you just sitting there stewing. You ain't not seeing no type of positivities about life because you're in the shit. All you see is shit, so you're gonna just think shit. And imagine being suicidal on top of that.
Right.
What? That's
imagine just having depression on top of that.
Not
Not suicidal. I don't want to kill myself or take myself out, but man, am I sad.
Right.
Just, is this ever gonna let up?
Well, that's not good.
No.
That's not good at all. You need that support system. You need people to talk to. You know what I mean?
I think it's very important to have someone that's an outlet. Anybody.
Yeah. I remember a friend of mine had texted me one night, and she was talking about killing herself, and this was just before I had to close up the restaurant. So like, I do gotta go to school the next day. I didn't see her the next day, which really worried me. But like, she came the day after that. But yeah, she texted me out of the blue. She was like, "Listen, I really need to talk to you because like I think I'm just finna do the big KO." And I was like, "Nah, don't do that."
Right.
Don't do that. And I sat there and I talked with her, and I was really worried. I was really, really worried. That situation is scary to be in. Not even knowing if like what you're saying is resonating with them or not, because they can tell you what you want and then go do it anyway, and you can just sit there and hope that what you're saying is enough.
That's crazy.
When like you really, really want that to be enough so that they can stay.
Is that selfish though, to want somebody to stay if they really just like, man, I'm trying to peace out, dog. I'm done. I ain't with the shits no more, big dog.
I mean, if you want to get into technicalities, yes. However, it's selfish for a good reason. Because like you're not wishing harm on them. You want them to continue living, so they can experience the good shit that you're also experiencing as well. Because nothing is all shit. I feel like people who be like, "Nah, bro, don't do it." They're trying to get you to find that strength. You know what I mean? Like with Lil Murda and Big T. He was like, Big T was like, "I don't see the light," and Lil Murda's like, "I see it. I see it for you."
That wasn't enough though. Big T said, "I'm done, man. Can't do it no more, my brother." That was a powerful episode, bro.
That was a very powerful episode. I was shaking. I haven't felt anything like that watching anything in a very long time. That shit shook me.
Big T said, "I'm done, dog." I was like, oh. And then that man got out. He was fucked up. The number to a hotline will be down below.
Yeah.
Why did you laugh?
You said
I'm just saying.
Yeah, because everybody needs somebody to talk to. So even if you got down that phone number, do it.
Text that stranger. They don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had a friend a while back. Damn.
Yeah, right, bro.
I don't know if I'm supposed to use real names.
Yeah, I try not to.
You good, bro. You
Let's call him B. That's B.
Cut.
I had a friend named B. And B was going through a lot of shit. Not just in school, but at home. Apparently, his mom and his dad weren't really together. And I was kind of seeing an active divorce happening.
Oh, damn.
And I was like, okay, so he has to deal with shit at home. And then he has a girlfriend at the time who he thinks he's losing, which he did lose eventually.
Oh.
But
damn.
He's just like, I don't know, like, it feels like every time I'm just not getting it right. This is happening. Every time he always call me about this girl, bro. It was about this girl. And he'd say, I want to kill myself, man. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it every goddamn night. And I wanted to be there as a friend, but eventually it just became so overwhelming because it's like a everyday situation, right? So eventually I'm like, okay, I gotta tell somebody about this.
Right? Did you tell anybody?
My father.
Oh, okay.
And he came. He was like, hey, what's going on? Why you look so down on that? Why you crying? What's happening? I'm like, it's my friend's feeling off himself. And we called the cops. At the time, I didn't even know where his address was, so I can't even really tell them where he was. But I just said, hey, this guy's going to kill himself. My dad go up to the school next day, tells the teachers and shit.
Goodness
and,
gracious.
You know, they got him up out of there. His parents picked him up. And that was that. That's another problem I have with school, bro. I feel like school is just trying to, like, the staff members, they're trying to save their job and their ass. They're not actually trying to help the student.
Right.
Because a lot of students go to them, they do cry for helps. You know what I'm saying? And then their policy is to either call the parent, if the parent doesn't pick up, to call the hospital. And they will come, strap you up, and take you to a crazy house. Instead of helping them. Yeah, I'm depressed and I want to kill myself. Taking me to a crazy house is definitely going to up my spirits. Most definitely.
I don't think we can call it that anymore.
What do we call it? The hospital?
What is it called? I don't know. We grew up in a different time. You get canceled for that type of shit.
I'm used to people always calling it that.
Right?
Right.
I don't know. Maybe our viewers will understand. Stand with us.
I mean, I'll try to look up and see what the actual definition is. I mean, not definition, the name for it. However, that's what they called it growing up. So if anybody knows it, please comment, subscribe, like.
Leave a review. Let me know.
Yeah.
Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you call it. Because I don't think you can call it that no more. But that's definitely not a way to handle it, for sure.
It's not.
There's other ways to go about that.
How about you fucking talk to them?
Right?
I don't know, because, like, calling someone on them and having them strapped up and going to this location they've never been before is not helping them. Not only are they still sad,
right,
they're scared and traumatized.
Right.
Congratulations.
You did nothing but hurt the problem.
Right. You made it worse.
Oh, my goodness.
Like, what? Oh, but it's our job. We can't get it. What? You are practically the second fucking parent. These students are with you all day, all year, except for summer. You watch them grow up type shit. Because they come in as freshmen and leave as seniors.
Right.
They were 14. Now they're about on their way to be 18 adults. You watch these kids grow up. Imagine elementary school. You're watching them. Couldn't even comprehend basic English. Now know how to read and write.
Right.
And do math and shit. And you telling me that you're not your job? You're not the parent? Bitch, you are the parent.
You're one of them.
You're definitely one of them. What the fuck?
Bro.
They see you more than they see their parents.
Some teachers, I don't understand, bro.
They don't get that shit. Why'd you sign up?
I want to help kids learn. Do you? Because I don't know. But don't get me wrong. Some of them go the extra mile. Most of them do not. Just going to be real with you.
Most of them do not.
But listen, I want to pivot. I want to hit on one more thing before we go.
What's up?
We got to talk about this Tiffany Haddish thing, bro. We got to. It's current, it's trending, and I want to talk about it.
All right.
I haven't seen the video.
The video's gone. It's been taken down.
It's been taken down. Anything on YouTube has been heavily edited. It's not a good.
Y'all, if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me paint the scene for you.
Oh my.
These yesterday said, did you say this thing with Tiffany Haddish? I said, no, what you talking about? She shows me this post on Facebook. She said, you ain't been on Facebook. I said, nope. She showed it to me. It says, Tiffany Haddish is going to jail and Aries Spears, you're next.
Huh?
She said, read the comments. So I'm reading the comments. People was like, you're nasty, you're going to jail, you're nasty. I'm like, what are they talking about? She shows me this 7-minute video. Now, let me break this video down to you, okay? Because it's nowhere to be found because it's been taken down. Deez had spent the better part of the evening, not even 4 hours later after she showed me this, looking for this video. It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
The video is Tiffany Haddish is a mom. You got this little light-skinned boy on the floor. Okay, Tiffany walks in, was like, hey, I gotta go do XYZ, look after my boy, uncle, whatever. He was like, I got you. She leave. All you hear is, I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. Now, that was fine at first. I was like, okay, she trying to make a joke. If she stops here, she'll be okay. No. This man pulled this big black man, and I'm large, so I can say he is large. Okay, is holding this newspaper with 2 little eye holes so he can peek through, staring at this little boy in his green drawers. And I'm like, oh no. Now it's not just staring. The music's playing. We hearing bump and grind. This little boy they zooming in on his booty as he just sits there squatted, so it almost looked like the little boy is twerking a little bit.
What?
This man is just looking through this hole. Then he starts oiling him up while he playing with his truck, rubbing his back. It cuts. We go to the next scene. Tiffany Haddish comes back in. Hey, can you watch him? He in the tub. He should be straight, uncle, whatever. He said, yeah, I got you. She leave. He say something to the effect of, you know about so-and-so school? They got a touch, no talk policy. Insinuating, if I tickle your fancy right now, don't tell your mommy. That's what it's insinuating. That's what he said is saying. Mm. This man, the music cut on again. He done pulled up his newspaper with the peepholes, staring at this little boy play in the tub. Now, we can't never see if the little boy is even wearing anything or he actually booty hole naked in this tub.
Jesus.
All right, we don't know. This man is looking, he pouring water on him with the little water toys. Then he gonna be like, what's that, little Jimmy? You want me to get in with you? This big man in these jeans and his white button-up fall into the tub accidentally with this boy and hugging on him and rubbing on him. Still not knowing if this little boy in the tub without no clothes on. This just is not a good look. It cut again. Now, the last scene got to be the worst scene, I swear on everything. Tiffany comes back in. She's like, look, I gotta go to the post office. He's like, it's nighttime. She's like, she insinuates she going to the night post office, but it's really the club. She dressed in her club attire. She say, look, he got his comic book. He's straight. I'm gonna leave him with you, uncle, whatever. He said, yeah, you good, you straight. She leave. Music cut on again. I don't see nothing wrong. Now this is where it switches up and gets worse. The boy has his comic book with 2 little eye holes cut out, looking at this grown man. This grown man done somehow transformed, no shirt on, got these Daisy Duke jean shorts on.
Daisy Duke.
Yes, with a cigarette in his mouth, and now the little boy is oiling him up, peeping at him and then oiling him up. And it cut. 7 minutes. Somebody had to record this. There were actors involved. People had to edit this and post it. And nobody on her PR team said, I see the message, but the execution, I don't think I would do that.
What is the message? Explain.
Okay, so I told Chelsea this last night. We talked about this last night. Mm-hmm. And the message is that Tiffany plays the role of a neglectful mother. She's young. She wants to go out. We know people like that who, abandon their responsibilities, even though they brought them here. Mm-hmm. And sometimes the people that you leave your kids with, they could be predators. They could be someone who is like really doing some crazy shit to them. And down the line, that trauma, those experiences can mold a child into much of the same. And it starts a generational cycle. Kendrick talked about that shit, and I forgot what song it was. When he was talking about his mother being sexually abused.
But see, here's the thing. I agree with the message that she was trying to say, but there was a way to go about it without that.
Yeah, the betrayal was way off. That was cute as all around.
That was not a way to do that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I never want to knock nobody for trying to be creative either.
Right.
But I just don't think that was the way to do it. And I understand getting them like, oh, that was funny. Because no offense to anybody. But you'll be sitting at home and you say things amongst yourself and you think they're funny. But that don't mean every idea is a good idea. Yeah. You feel me? That's what happened there.
Not every thought should be spoken.
Yeah, and that's what happened there. She had a thought. She's funny. I get it. I'm a funny guy. Funny. I understand that, but sometimes you be like, I don't know if I should do that, because then you end up getting Shane Dawson. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta disappear and come back. You know what I'm saying?
He's doing great now.
He is. He prospering. I love that he's prospering because he made some jokes that was distasteful, trying to be funny.
Right.
Because when you be surprised, as a funny person myself, as a comedian myself, sometimes you think of some real fucked up shit. And you be like, can't say that. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It might be, you might get a little giggle from it. You might understand it because once again, it's your mind. You understand what you're trying to put out. But you also got to think about how people are going to perceive that.
Right.
That's why you got to, sometimes,
can't say everything.
You got to think before you post.
Bro, when you said how, like, as a funny comedian, like, you say some jokes. Mm-hmm. So, I had my first stand-up experience at home, right? Mm-hmm. And I was talking about why my football team sucks so much, right? I'm like, you got niggas in jail. You know, one of our star players just got locked up. You know what I'm saying? The coach don't give a fuck. He's obese. He got diabetes. Man limping all the way to the field. You know what I mean? You got the fucking helmets is from 2007. You know what I'm saying? Everything fucked up. You know, they got the goddamn Chilean team. They don't even got full uniforms. Like, only the captain got uniform. I'm making jokes and shit. And then there was somebody who got shot on my team. And was currently in the hospital. Mm-hmm. And I thought it was going to be funny. So I was like, you got one dude who got shot. He fighting for his life.
Now see?
Now everybody was laughing until I said that. Then the whole room went quiet.
Because sometimes when you're trying to be funny, you get a little carried away. Uh-huh. You giggle with your dark humor head ass. But they don't giggle. And that's how you know you went a little bit too far. Now, see, as a kid, you know, you can learn from these mistakes.
Yes.
You can bump your head.
I was like 17 at the time.
Exactly. No one got a camera in your face. You feel me? But if that was to, like, resurface somewhere of you, like, he making fun of shot victims. like, people fighting for their life. He's making fun. Like, if that resurfaced, like,
I'm fucked.
Say that's in bad taste. You feel me? You have to come back, apologize, the whole nine. But you realize it there, and you was like, ooh, okay, that's bad. Let me learn from that. That was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was funny at first. Not funny.
It was so jarring, though. Everybody was having a good time laughing, and then as soon as I said that last joke, just...
crickets.
Did you ever recover from it?
No. That was the last joke I made. I was like,
and then you
good night, everybody!
You said this was at home. Who
my sisters, my mom, my brother-in-law. All of them.
Nobody said anything?
We just kind of like switched something, kind of changed something real smooth.
Oh, all right. So that football team, all right?
You know they
go Gators.
You know they was talking about your ass.
It's like, what is wrong with him?
I don't fucking know. That was out of pocket.
That's not funny, but it's like that's what's happening with Tiffany Haddish right now.
Right. But I don't think. Here's another thing I'll just say. I don't think you should cancel anybody. I don't think you should cancel anybody. I think we should just come up as a community and be like, hey, don't do that. Not okay. No bueno.
Right. And wasn't this like before she even had a movie role?
Yeah. I mean, I don't believe in digging up people's past anyway, because I know what y'all be saying in y'all houses. And I'm telling you now, from the time you was 16, probably earlier than that, to y'all being fucking 35, if I put a camera in your face, I'd catch you saying some shit you shouldn't be saying.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The only difference between us and Tiffany Haddish is we don't have a camera in our face.
He's gonna hit that now.
Oh, he's not puff passing. You're being a bad host.
I'm not the host.
You're one of the hosts. For right now.
For right now?
I'm joking. Our next guest is NLE Chopper.
Hell yeah.
Crib. What? GD Folk over here, baby.
Whoa.
He started.
All right, so when LA Chopper comes over here saying that, what you gonna GD Folk it up?
Yeah, bro.
All right, so be prepared for that.
He ain't like hard doing it. He ain't out in the streets or whatever. Why can't we be friends?
That's his ad lib.
You don't
How
know
you know
what
we
that boy
do?
do behind closed doors. Like what
right.
you told me yesterday.
You're right, I don't. I don't know if he could. He might be heavy slobbing.
No,
What if he was?
What the fuck? I dropped
we didn't know.
embers.
Like behind closed door, he really a crib.
I really do think he is crib.
What?
What if he's not though? What if behind closed doors he's just like, yeah man, it's style, bro. Like say you start dating an elite chopper, right?
Mm-hmm.
Turns out this motherfucker isn't even cripping. On behind closed doors, he's a regular dude. He likes playing the Switch. He likes playing Fortnite.
Oh shit, we go play Fortnite together.
That man cheated the system. He's a genius.
Man, listen, bro.
Yeah.
My mixtape will be dropping soon. See Drizzle, GD folk out here. You feel me? I just mainly do it to piss Chris off. That shit's hilarious. No, you're not laughing. You don't think that's funny.
That's hilarious, man. Yeah, Tiffany Haddish, hang in there. Alright? Because
and just think before you post.
disappear for a minute and they'll forget all about it.
Don't disappear. Say my bad. Y'all right. That's fucked up. I thought it was funny. It's clearly not. Can I not learn from my mistakes and keep it pushing? We're learning every day. We're always evolving. You used to do shit as a kid. You get your hands slapped. You didn't do it no more. Am I right? Same thing.
Pretty much.
Not, oh, he touched the cookies when I told him don't touch the cookies. Kill him. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get another chance to not touch the cookies.
Low-key, that's how Twitter be sometimes. Niggas stand on their side, they have their opinion, and they have their opinion. Like about the whole Will Smith, Chris Rock situation. It was either you Chris Rock or you Will Smith. Not like, hold on, both are wrong. You know what I'm saying?
He shouldn't have made a joke and he shouldn't have got up and slapped him.
Right.
That was a mean joke, Chris. No. And then Will, well, you don't go up there and put your hands on nobody because he ain't put his hands on you.
Exactly.
You talk to him afterwards and have a conversation. I'm not knocking what you did. I'm knocking how you did it on both parties. You over here trying to be funny, saying distasteful, mean shit, bullying. You know what I'm saying? What? If we treat everything like a playground thing, we'll go back to being simple.
I'm telling you.
He called me ugly. Well, he pushed me. Both of you, separate. You're both in trouble. No cookies. No Teddy Grahams. No apple juice. Go sit down.
Yep.
Just go stare at the wall. Got 20 minutes. I miss working at the daycare sometimes, bro.
Sometimes you gotta treat adults like that, and I think that's how people need to treat each other. You're right. What? Just fucking chill out. Why you gotta like judge somebody into the dirt? Like, good God, you made a mistake.
Right.
You're a human fucking being. Welcome to planet life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's allowed to make a mistake. If you go out there and make a mistake and somebody burn you on the internet, would you fucking be alright? Would you feel okay? No, you wouldn't. You'd be pissed. So calm down and let people learn.
Right. With that, we sending love and we're sending light. That's been Zay, Shane, D, and yours truly, the Chelsea Dream. We out here.
Yes, sir.